bringing you another episode of Pokemon FireRed Let's Play, running through the Hexath'locke. A couple of things happened since we signed off from the last episode. One is I closed everything out after recording the last episode, forgetting to save, so I had to go back and replicate what happened in the last episode, because I didn't want to scrap all that recording. So, I won't show you that stuff yet. So I had to go back and redo that. Pretty uneventful. Ran through the battles again. Went through and caught the same Pokemon at the same species, same gender, same level. So it took a little while to replicate that stuff. Some of the natures and stuff may be off, but we didn't spend a lot of time looking at that anyway. So, but just wanted to let you know in case you noticed some discrepancies. I did have to go back and redo the last episode after I finished recording because I forgot to save it when I closed out the emulator. And I typically don't save till the end of a recording, just in case something happens with the recording and I have to redo the recording. So, anyway, yeah, so I had to do that. Did a bunch of grinding, so you'll see everybody's level 21 now. I did grind up Scabbers, the Rattata we caught. So she's pretty good right now. I mean, not a whole lot of diversity in her typing there for attacks, but she's got the Hyper Fang I like, so pretty excited about that. And then everybody else, well, I guess we'll go through this. I don't think anybody else really got any new attacks. I guess Leonardo got Bite. I don't think he had that when we last looked at him. But yeah, I think everyone else is pretty much the same. Well, I guess Feros evolved. that happened off camera. So our Oddish evolved. Maybe got one or two of these attacks. But yeah, so we're doing good there. Another thing that happened though, you'll notice that my team has changed just slightly. We've got Scabbers out here now. While doing some grinding, we did lose our first team member. So, and I mentioned in my first episode, I think, that, you know, grinding can be as dangerous or more dangerous than any train or gym battle. And so it is with Drusilla. Just shy of getting to a point where she was going to evolve at level 22. She'd learned Bite and was just becoming real useful, and then going up against a Spearow while grinding some crit. She was well over half, and she got hit with a crit and just took her out. It was a freak thing, and I was grinding off camera, so I didn't have it recording, and I didn't think to quickly pull it up and show what was happening. But so Drusilla went down, and may she rest in peace, our first fallen comrade. So she'll reside here in the Heaven Box. It's nice and fluffy clouds, and hopefully she won't have a ton of company, but at least she's here where we can occasionally visit her. So anyway, a moment of silence for our fallen comrade. Alright, so all very sad. I actually am pretty sad about Drusilla. I was, as I mentioned in my previous episodes, I was pretty excited to have a Zubat, and it would have been a good substitute for if we lost our flying, or, poisons are just pretty useful in these games because everyone has poison Pokemon, and so it's nice to have that immunity. After Drusilla died, I decided to do a bunch of grinding, so that's why Scabbers is now level 21, and then I did grind up Sylar as well. That was long and boring, almost worse than when I was grinding Drusilla, because Abras don't have any attacks besides teleport until they evolve into Kadabras. So, but we're doing pretty good now. He's got Psybeam and Confusion. So, but I think I'm gonna leave him in the box for this gym. We're about to go battle Misty. So now that we're all caught up on what happened off camera, I think I'm gonna leave him. His psychic attacks aren't gonna do much on Misty's Pokemon. I'm really only worried about the Starmie, and the Starmie's part Psychic, so Sylar wouldn't do us any good. And I don't really want to risk him. Plus, I was going to be boxing Kaylee to take out Sylar, because we've got her for her psychic attacks. And honestly, I think I owe it to her to keep her on the team a little while longer, and I think she'll be more useful to us because she's got these status effects than Sylar would have been. So, yeah, so let's go ahead. We're going to run through Misty's gym. I'm going to kind of save Pharos for the Starmie, I think. I think we're going to lead off with Scabbers here. She can handle pretty much anything this gym's going to throw at us. Yo, champ of the making. Yeah, water type. Alright. I missed the days. Well, I think it may have just been Gen 5. I can't really remember anymore. Everything seems to blend together after a while, but I miss the days where that guy would give you a fresh water or something. No, we'll keep out. So yeah, I'm loving this Hyper Fang. Raticate is one of my favorite Pokemon these days, doing these runs, because Rattatas are usually everywhere, and with a little bit of grinding, they can tear through a lot of stuff. So yes, I overwhelmed you. Alright, so to start, yeah, I guess I'll leave Scabbers out, take out the Staryu, and then we'll try some... Whoa. Alright. Yes, I want to try some fancy stuff here. We're going to set up with Poison Powder. And then we're going to switch to Pharos. And boom. So that was easier than I thought it would be. But wanted to try out setting up with some poison and then switching into my Pokemon. So we've got the Cascade Badge. Alright, that was a quick battle against Misty. Kind of anticlimactic after we set up a whole episode for it. But we got the Cascade Badge. It makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you got in trades, even more you can use Cut anytime. But we've got to go get on the SS Anne before we can use Cut. But she did give us a pretty good TM. Water Pulse has the possibility of confusing 60 power, so I think we're going to teach this. Well, we might teach this to Leo. I might save it just in case we end up using Soccer or something, because they don't really get any water moves until like Hydro Pump. So what do we got? Water Gun is 40. Water Pulse is 60. I am going to save this. Water Gun's pretty good for right now, and we don't really have any water weak gyms coming up in the immediate future, so I'm going to save this just in case. No, we're gonna hold on to Water Pulse just for now. All right. So there we go. Scabbers, Kaylee, and Pharos helped us take out Misty and her minions. So that works out pretty nicely. We'll get going here. We'll head on out down a little bit towards Vermilion, and we'll see what's going on down there. I always kind of liked this gym, Misty's. She doesn't have any terribly interesting Pokemon, but I always, Squirtle was always my favorite Pokemon, and a lot of my favorite Pokemon are water Pokemon. So I always figured if I would be a gym leader, that I would probably be a water type gym leader. Second gen Totodile was another of my favorite Pokemon. And just there's so many water Pokemon compared to other types, and a lot of them are pretty cool. So here we are. I don't remember what route this was. Let me we'll run up here. See if it'll give us the sign back. Okay, Route 5. That's where we are. Yeah. So we've got a new catch on this route, but crap. Do we have any Pokeballs? We don't. Crikey. Let's... Alright, we made it through that without having an encounter. Alright, so let's quickly... That's my bad. I forgot I used up all my Pokeballs trying to catch re-catch the Pokemon that we caught in the last episode. So we'll take like 8 of these. How are we doing on... I don't have any super potions. Take a bunch of those. Antidotes, how we doing? Take a few of these. I don't really need money for anything. And then I'll take a few of each of these ones, just in case. Alright, there we go. Now we're ready to take on Route 5. Ooh, too fast. So there we go. Sorry for that, guys. Normally I get that stuff on order before I start recording, but... Alright, so let's see what we can get. Probably a Meowth. Alright, so we've got Pidgey. Oh, I really need to get Scabbers out of here, though. Put Kaylee up front. Alright, so we've had 2 encounters with a Pidgey. This is our last encounter because Pidgey was a duplicate. Again, we get 2 encounters after the first encounter to find a non-duplicate. And there's our Meowth, another female. So, try this. There we go. Do another one. And sleep. Alrighty, so we've got our Meowth. Yes. I'm going to name this Meowth Spot, which you may think is an odd name for a cat. It's usually a name for a dog, but yeah, it's a reference. So I'm not going to delve into what it is, but it's a reference. Do you have a Nidoran male? Want to trade it for my Nidoran female? No. Even if I had a Nidoran male, which I don't. I like Nidokings way better than Nidoqueen. It's not a sexist thing, they're cooler. People often lose things. Yeah, I would need an item finder or something. So here we go. This is another route. So we've got some trainers here, a possible catch. I don't really think there's anything unique on this route that we don't already have. So I don't think there's anything exciting here for us to catch. I think it's all duplicates at this point. A couple of these routes from now on, until we get a little further on, they don't really have anything interesting. Squirtle, this guy's got a cool one though. There we go. Alright. Nope, you just can't win. 'Cause I want to be the very best. Alright. And you. Yeah, no, private conversation. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, took out your Rattata. Pikachu, though. Zelda, you take out the Pikachu. We've got a bad electric weakness on this team, at the moment, at least. Kazooie's weak, Leo's weak, Kaylee's weak. So 3 of our Pokemon are, weak to electric, which is a little bit bad, seeing as we're going into the electric gym here next. Well, I mean, not immediate next, but that's our next gym. So we need to fix that. Thankfully, we've got Diglett Cave over here, conveniently located next to the electric gym, so that'll help us. Hopefully we can get a nice little Diglett in there, and hopefully it'll survive grinding to be able to get through the gym, because otherwise we might be a little screwed. Zelda's not weak, and she's pretty strong, so Zelda and Scabbers can probably handle it, but never hurts to have a type advantage. Kazooie's taking a beating. Let's put Leo out front. So yeah, we're just about to whoa, Fury attack, eh? We're just about to cross into Vermilion. A lot of interesting stuff in this city. We've got the Pokemart. Merge around with somebody. She giving me the Verse Seeker? Nice. Well, that'll help with my grinding off camera. Any of these other people have anything interesting to say? Yeah, okay, no. All basic tutorial crap. So we've got, I think, is this the, oh, this is the old rod, so we've got this. Now we can catch all our own Magikarps. Alright, this guy is perpetually stamping this ground down for a store or something. Which I thought was weird. In the second gen, which is 2 years later, when you come back to Kanto, he's still stamping this out. Like, I would have expected a building to be there, but I guess not. We've got, here's the fan club. This guy will give us our bike voucher, I think. If I listen to him fantasize about his Rapidash or something. Stunning, cute, sleepy, warm, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. So we got our bike voucher. I'll go grab that, probably off camera. I want to go, I'm going to dump Sokka off at the daycare center too, I think. But we'll take care of that in a minute. We've got mail, which is what, I think mail's one of the stupidest things in this game. Alright, somebody in here is going to give us a Farfetch'd for our Spearow. And I may do that at some point. I've never really trained a Farfetch'd, but I think it would be interesting. So we may switch out Spearow. So let's go ahead. I don't want to start off with the SSN yet this episode. I think it's probably getting a little bit long at this point, unfortunately, to run through that whole thing. Maybe we'll bulk together the SSN and the Surge gym battle, since those gym battles seem to be going pretty quickly. Let's grab our catches around this area, and then we will probably call it an episode. So let's, what do we got? Leo, let's switch Kaylee up front. Let's come in here and get our Diglett, hopefully. Diglett dug this tunnel. That's great. Alright. So, another female. Level 19 Diglett. Oh, it dug. Well, it knows dig. That's exciting. There we go, but I'm flying type. Alrighty. Alright, so this girl's gonna be... we'll call her Bottles. Alright. Bottles. That's another reference to Banjo and Kazooie. It looks like I've got a lot of those in here now. So that's our catch for Diglett Cave. That's awesome. Who doesn't want nothing but females on their team? I guess in these games the gender doesn't really matter. I'm a little OCD, so I like to have balance, but anyway, so over here we've got a Spearow, but we've already got one, so we've got 2 encounters to find something that's non-Spearow. Oh crap, trainer battle. Didn't really want to do that yet. Okay, so we'll do these. Alright, back in the grass. Let's get our catches and then we're going to get out of here. I'll probably do these off camera. Alright, so we've got an Ekans. A female Ekans. So here we go. We will catch this. We don't have an Ekans yet. Back to sleep. Don't want to waste more than 1 Pokeball on you. We'll name this Lucy. Couple of reasons. When I was in school, my anatomy teacher had a boa constrictor named Lucy, and the male name I had picked out, if I'd caught a male Ekans, I was going to name it Lucifer, after the biblical serpent in the Garden of Eden. You know, Satan took the form of a snake, so Lucifer. But since it's a female, Lucy will work for both. So there we go. We've got our catch for whatever route that was. Vermilion City, Route 11. Alright, so we've got our catch for Route 11. And I guess we can do Route 6 too while we're here. Again, I don't think there's anything interesting here. We've got another Meowth. So we've got that duplicate there. Come on, die. Let's see. 2 chances to get something else. Another Oddish. Alright, so... alright. I really don't need another Meowth, so I'll just take the experience on this instead. So, no catch for Route 6. That's okay. As I mentioned before, I knew there wasn't really anything interesting here. So, we will heal. Is there anything else we can do in this town before heading to the SSN? I really don't think so. Alright, so let's go back. I'll hang out here in the Pokemon Center, and I think I'll call that an episode. So thanks you guys for watching again. This has been Tortimer the Gray. If you've enjoyed this, again, please like and subscribe. And thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye.